we first started, there was barely anything to fund because there just was nothing out there that people were doing.
I had thought this through meticulously. We had built the team properly and we were ready. I had trained properly and we knew that we could do this. I think when it comes to the diagnosis, no one is prepared and your world literally flips upside down. First you cry and then you have a period of wonderment. Why us? And what did we do wrong? You have a period of guilt, and then you just go through a very quiet and yet dark period. Once we got to an age where it was going to require both my wife Shireen and I to do the lifting and moving, I couldn't see myself away playing golf for 5 hours or 6 hours and leaving Shireen to do everything. But I wanted to stay in shape, so I started walking. So I'd walk around the block. And then the walk got a little bigger. And then it got even bigger still. And just like that, a thought came to me, I wonder, could we ever turn this walking into anything? And it went away just as fast. Then I started thinking about, wonder if we could go across Ontario, shake some hands, try and raise $100,000 and tell people what this disease is all about. I asked Jesse what he thought about that. I took him out to lunch on his birthday and he looked at me and he said, "Are you nuts?" And I said, "Well, yes I am, Jesse, just a little bit." In the winter of 1994, we started Jesse's journey with just a very small group of friends. We put this together, and then we immediately went across Ontario right after that.
I did think it was very magical, the trip Jesse had. It was something he remembered all his life. The disease itself limited him in so many ways, and it was wonderful that he had that experience that was not limiting to him.
He became a very competent public speaker and related so well to people, both adults and children. And he did these things with a great deal of joy and pride and dignity because he represented a lot of children who don't get to have that kind of an adventure. I never thought of quitting, with the exception of one day when I had called home and Jesse wasn't well. And I remember I was in Saskatchewan, and I remember stepping out onto the road that morning and it was like minus 28 and the snow was blowing sideways, and I thought, I wonder if I should go home. And I thought, no, because if I did, I knew what Jesse would say. He would say, "Dad, if you quit, that's all you'll be remembered for." And I thought, Jesse's not a quitter, and I don't think he wants his dad to be a quitter. You always think, yes, you'll be prepared because in some dark recess of your heart, you've kind of always known that this might be the outcome. You never talked about it really, but you thought that maybe we wouldn't win in the long run. Is Duchenne a bad thing? Absolutely. But in terms of my life, it may well have been the thing that made me. I think I give thanks to Jesse for that. And he has taught me to encourage people to always do your best and get out there and do something every single day, because you never know how many days we've got. We were able to look back fondly on all that Jesse accomplished because he crammed an awful lot into life in the time he was here. And he was very determined that we should carry on and we should keep funding research. Research is where the answers lie, and we want to find those answers.